Hello friends, welcome back to New Toy Tuesday. Hi. Let's try that again. Lucky's in here. Hello friends, welcome back to New Toy Tuesday, the weekly series where I get to show you a new toy on Tuesday. This week's new toy is this little die set from Altenew, signature words dies. We've got hello, thanks, and congrats. And I just really like how kind of sweet and delicate these are. I don't know whose handwriting that is, but man, I wish I had good handwriting, you guys. I write like a 2-year-old. It's horrible. So we're going to cut congrats out of the lovely Park Lane mirrored cardstock that y'all know I love so very much. So what do you say we get going? Stardust butter. We're going to use champagne and pearl, and I'm going to put them both through here and just kind of see what happens. This card is going to be a top fold white card, and I thought to give it a little bit of contrast, I would use some watercolor paper because it's not bright white. So we're going to do our stenciling on this watercolor paper and then cut it down and mount it on the card front. All right. So we're just going to tuck this right up in the corner because, like I said, I'm going to cut it down. So it's okay if it has the border. And I haven't opened up the pearl white yet. So I have to make sure I get some press and seal wrap out for this. Oh, yes. Now this pearl white, if you're a person, oh man, it's mostly dried up. I hadn't even opened it yet. If you're a person who likes snowy things, this would be great for snow. Okay, so let's just put a little bit. I might have to email them. I shouldn't have been, I haven't had it very long either. Should not have been dried up. Yeah, I'm going to email them, see if they'll send me another white one. That should not be like that. So let's stir up our champagne a little bit. We'll get some of this. A little more of that champagne out. We'll let these kind of mix and mingle a little bit. I'll get that pretty well covered. All right. So as I'm working on this card today, Tropical Storm Nicole is supposed to be on her way. And everybody's freaking their freak. Well, not everybody. The media is freaking their freak. Those of us who live here are like, it's another storm. it's Florida. We're supposed to have storms. And the only people I see, it's funny, that live here that are actually freaking your freak are people who just moved here this year. And it's funny to me because even when we first moved here, I didn't worry about it a whole lot, I guess. I mean, I'm from Northwest Ohio and had to drive through tornadoes. I got stuck in a tornado in Cleveland one time on a bridge. You know, talk about terrifying. You should see my car after that. So, I don't know. The tropical storms don't worry me as much, I guess, because you have a lot of warning, and you know, you can kind of predict if it's really going to affect your area that badly or not. In our area, we don't get affected very badly. Okay, so let's press our press and seal down. I'm going to contact them about that white because that's very disappointing. Very, very. All right, let's peel this off. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. Look at that loveliness right there. Okay, that's neat how that mixed together. I'm going to go rinse this stuff off, and we're going to set this aside to dry and do our die cutting. Okay, I've got a scrap of white because I want to cut this out twice from white and stack it, and then we'll put the gold on. I just, oh, these are so pretty. Okay, and that packaging, no, that's not worth saving. Okay, so we're going to do congrats. And we're going to cut this twice from white, once from gold. Stack them up. So I'll just cut this in half. And yes, I hoard this gold paper because I love it. Now, it would be pretty to do this with glitter also for this card, but I wanted to use the gold foil. Oh, speaking of foil, there's a foiling fun video coming because I got some foil plates. And, you know, you got to try them out, right? All right, so we've got our little friend here, Sidekick. Let's get to cutting. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Back. It's a little sticky on the back from the tape. Which, I mean, that's not necessarily a terrible thing, right? It kept it from flying away from me. Oh, this is so tiny. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, yeah, there's no way I'm gluing that. No way. Kimosabi. No way, no way, no way. Okay. Even as I run this paper, that's even thinner than it looked. Okay, put you in here, little sweetie pie. And the gold. I do have Sizzix adhesive sheets, but I didn't feel like moving and grabbing them, so. Just the rub. We'll cut again. Congrats. tiny and so sweet. And we need to do the gold. Peel this one off. Of course, I have no nails right now because I had to cut them all off because we did a lot of yard work and they were pretty rough. Ginger ate my gloves, so because normally I wear gloves, but Ginger Doodle ate them because she's a nut. On here for now. I'll move them into my storage later. So pretty. Oh. Okay, let's get the centers of things poked out. Come on. Oh, it's going to stay on the adhesive back. Okay. Well, that'll work. Give this a rub. See if I can get the liner off of this one. All right, let's get these lined up. Okay. Got our white layers together. Oh, look how pretty that is. We did 2 layers of that Astro Brights paper that claims to be 110 pounds, but ain't 110 pounds. So that's going to be pretty. Now, once our background is dry, look at that. Oh, I'm going to trim it down with a waffle flower die. And we're going to add this pretty blue flower and our congrats. And it will be a very sweet, very simple congrats card. All right, let's see. How small do we want to go here? Because our word is kind of small. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go down to this one, which is, let me get them put back in place a little bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5 in. I'm going to go cut this and I'll be right back. Wow, look how pretty that turned out. Now I'm going to put this on and pop the whole thing. So I'm going to use adhesive backed fun foam and wet glue. Whenever you stick down watercolor paper, you want to use a wet glue because nothing, no dry adhesive has held it, at least not in my experience. So I'm going to actually do this the opposite of how I usually do. Usually I peel the adhesive and stick that on the paper. Instead today, I'm going to use the wet glue to stick this on the paper to make sure it really does stay down. So we'll get wet Bear Glue on here. A little bit of Bear Glue makes everything better. Who doesn't love some Bear Glue? If you don't love Bear Glue, I'm not sure if we can be friends. I have ink on my fingers. Okay, so we'll get this on. That weight it down. I'm gonna get this weighted down for a few minutes, give it some time to grab. Now I have this scrap, and I'm going to trim it. We're on the inside. You know what I always say, no naked inside. Ooh, a little tough on this trimmer though. Okay. We'll cut this side. Oh yeah, it's probably a little too much for this little baby trimmer. Sorry, baby trimmer. Sorry, baby trimmer. Should not be mean to your trimmers. You need them, they're important. Okay, Bear Glue. Wait, yeah, that's okay. This piece is gonna go on the inside. Okay. Flip that over. And then we're going to just put this along the bottom. Bring a little bit of that outside in, and no naked insides. That's how I roll. Okay. I have to do a little sand eraser right there. Okay. Now we're going to center this on the front. I'm just going to go ahead and use the adhesive that's already on it because I had to Bear Glue it. Relatively straight, I hope. Then we've got our sweet little congrats. I mean, how precious is this? Look at that. Is that not precious? Listen, I have this flower. Almost don't even need it. Am I going to use it still? No. You know what? I'm not. I don't think it needs it. Oh my gosh. Okay, friends, here's our card for New Toy Tuesday. Turned out way more simple and elegant than I had planned. I'd actually planned to use this flower, but I think it's overpowering. So our new toy was this Alti New Signature Words die set, and I just love the size of these, right? They're just precious. I took the die, I cut it twice out of white and did the stacking thing, and gold mirror cardstock. This background is with the Crafters Workshop shimmer paste, which I need to contact them about my white because it was dried up. And then I took the scrap and put it on the inside. No naked insides. This is a set worth having. Now I have quite a few Hello scripting work, like spellbinders and stuff, but they're larger. And I have a thing for just Hello, because you can use it for everything, right? Yeah. So go buy it. I'll link to it in the description. Y'all have a lovely day. Remember, be excellent to each other and go make something. Bye-bye.